Hello, and welcome to Solid Design Principles in C#. My name is Derek Jensen, and on behalf of Tuts Plus, I would like to welcome you to this brand new course. Now, you may look at the title of this course and wonder, well, what exactly is solid and why should I care? Well, at one point in my career, I definitely thought the same exact thing. I thought, well, I'm a relatively seasoned developer and I have the basic concepts of object-oriented programming down. I should just be able to crank out code and not have to really worry about those things. And that is definitely the mindset of, in my mind anyway, a novice developer, where you always seem to have the answers but may not always understand the questions. So in this course, we're going to go back to basics to fully understand what these object-oriented concepts are with respect to C# as a language, and then once we have a solid foundation underneath us with respect to those principles, we're going to see how they apply to the solid methodology or the solid design principles. Now, if you have no idea what object-oriented programming is, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to go through all of it. And if you do understand it, maybe this will be a very good refresher for you as well. And if you've never heard of solid, well, that's quite all right. A lot of people haven't, or maybe don't think that they have, merely because they don't understand the different pieces of the acronym. But by the end of this course, you're going to fully understand what the different pieces of the solid design principles are, as well as being able to use them in your day-to-day activities as we walk through a simple example. Now, in order to follow along with this course, all you're going to need is Visual Studio. If you don't have Visual Studio, you can head over to visualstudio.com and you can click on the Downloads link and then select either Visual Studio's Downloads, or you can even grab 14, which is in the early stages of release right now. For our examples here and throughout this course, I'm going to be using Visual Studio 2013, which I already have installed. But if you don't have it, you can get a 90-day free trial here by selecting one of these options, either Ultimate, Premium, or Professional. Or if you don't like the idea of a trial, you can always grab the Express editions down below. Any of them should work for the type of things that we're going to be doing throughout this course, and we're not going to need any of the functionality that's coming from the paid version. So if you're more familiar or more comfortable with using the Express editions, that should be just fine as well. So once you've downloaded Visual Studio and have it installed and ready to go, we're ready to get started. So I'm going to see you in the first lesson.